Hi guys. So today is Monday the 10th, and so go ahead and keep listening if you were out today or you just need a review of what we covered. So today, this morning, we took our Unit 4 Weather and Climate and Water Cycle test. And so to review for that, just go over the difference between the two and then the different parts of the water cycle that we've been talking about. And then we didn't get to this here, so I'm going to move this um, over here and this part too. So that test took us the whole time. All right, and then we continue talking about argumentative text. And so if you go into your Google Classroom, go to week 19 and go to reading on Monday. We reviewed this anchor chart here. So this is what we talked about last week. And then we read the most important meal of the day. And then we went through this page here talking about what is the author claiming. When you read the text, the most important meal, you can look at the introduction and the conclusion and find those parts where the author is making their claim. Then I want you to think about who is the intended audience. So the author is writing this and has a purpose. So who are they targeting? This isn't just going to be for everybody. Who specifically is this intended to be for? And then the whole middle part. So when you look at a passage, the beginning and the intro and the conclusion has your claim stated, and then the whole middle part here, where the body is, that's where you find all of your reasons and examples and your evidence. All of that will be in the body paragraph. So go there and find three main reasons that the author gives to support the claim. And then here it says, are the reasons given by the author facts or opinions? So think about the difference between that and list that there, and then you can turn that in. And then going back to the agenda, we continued reading Restart. We finished chapter 14. And so you can go, if you go back here to week 18, where it says videos week 18, chapter 4 is, I think it's this one right here. You can click view material, and that's chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. I thought I had chapter 4. I guess not. Let me add it real quick. So I'll make one that says week 19 videos. And so I'll start posting I think I only have up to 4 recorded yet. Or no, I have 5 too, and 6. Oh, good. Okay, so I'll have the next couple chapters. So I'll add those so you can keep up with the book that we're reading. So there you go. All right, so I'll go and add. So there's chapter 4 that we finished today. So as we keep reading, I'll add the videos into this thing right here. And so we continued that, and then got into our groups, and then I passed out. So on your desk, you'll have waiting for you the daily writing review. So we did week 2, day 1, and then in math, we did an introduction to volume. And so we used some unit cubes, and we were talking about just what they represent. And so if I have, I want to come down here. If I have just one unit cube, let me get rid of this real quick. All right, so if I just have one of the unit cubes, each side, so it looks, let me go back. It looks like this, let's say something like that. So from here to here, this is 1 centimeter. From here to here, this is 1 centimeter. And from here to here, this is 1 centimeter. And so this equals 1 cubic centimeter. And we write it like that. And so when we put several of them together, so let's say we have 4 of them stacked together, and we made a layer. So this had 4 blocks. That was 1 layer. And then we added another layer and another layer on top. And so what it looked like, excuse my beautiful art skills here. All right, so it looked like that as a 3D figure. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so this is what it ended up looking like. And so each one of these layers was 4 blocks. So this one was 4 blocks, and the top layer was 4 blocks. So this was a total of 12 blocks, or we could say 12 cubic centimeters, since each one of those is one of those unit cubes. We can say 12 cubic centimeters, sorry. And so what we did was we used that to describe the volume or the space that is being occupied. And so we can use 12 of those blocks to fill up this space here that we created. And so the lesson that we looked at, the problems were in 12.1. So you can click on this link here, or you can get it from your Launchpad. And so if you're able to go through these, so we talked about the faces, how many, so it has one on the back and one in the front, one on the top, one on the bottom, one on the right, one on the left. So it has square faces, and then all of these faces are congruent. The links are all equal. So we talked about that 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, all of those are equal. And then we went down here and we did this. And so here, this is just counting the cubes. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. So that's 5, 5, and 5. So you just put a 15. 4, 4, and 4 would be 12. Now on here, we've got 6 right here. We can see those faces, but then there's a second layer. So there's a group of 6 and then a group of 6, so that would be 12. So sometimes you might not be able to see these, and so you just look at the width, how far back is this going, and then if there's none extra sticking out, then you can just count that group again. Here, these aren't, this isn't a rectangular prism, so here you can just count them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. Then we came down to these, so we did these. And then here we did 12.1, we did the even together, and then we did the odd by ourselves, and then we checked over those. And then I'm just pulling kids that missed to go over. So when you come back, we'll get these pages for you, so you can, if you're able to print them out, that's fine, you can print them. But if not, we'll pull them from your book when you get back to class, and we'll get you caught up with that. And so we did all the yellow pages. Then we didn't get to this. And then in social studies, the Bill of Rights, this is on your Google Classroom. So if you go to Social Studies Week 19, we'll be working on this all week. So we did the first 4 activities today. And so you read the passage here, and then there's a place where you, like this one has you moving these into the correct spot. And then once you do one of the activities, you get a puzzle piece. So you can copy this, and you can either click here, or you could just go down to the last slide and you paste it into where it goes. And so we did the first 4. So that was 1. This was the second. You get your puzzle piece. And then the third about James Madison. And then you fill in that. You get your puzzle piece. And the fourth. And then here, you're sending a text message explaining 3 things that you learned about James Madison. So you're doing that, and then you get your puzzle piece. So go ahead and you can do this first 4 right here, and then you can just X out of that, and we'll do some more tomorrow. And then everything else is for another day on here except for your homework. So your homework, you can go ahead and look at that and start on that. And I think that's about it. So let me know if you have any questions, and I will hopefully see you guys soon. Bye.